This episode of What's in the Box is brought to you by
Eager Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn, Issue 3 is now on Kickstarter. Eager Raven, a half-unicorn, half-human princess, is forced from her enchanted kingdom of Edenron into one of the outer kingdoms of men. Eager Raven is unsure how she can help her people, but a chance encounter with a noblewoman and her unusual lady-in-waiting reveals a path more treacherous than fighting the Dragon Lords themselves. Please check out Eager Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn on Kickstarter today.
Hey there, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yeah, you right there, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, look at me. Is there a package just waiting for me? Where's my box? Where's my box? What's in the box?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. Excuse me for the snafu. For some reason, it didn't capture the audio on the first upload, so here's the second upload, and I apologize for that. It was such a good review. Oh my goodness, I'm so upset. Anyway, let's move on. Things happen. So, want to give a special shout out to Daphne Lage, who made this episode possible by becoming an official sponsor. Her Kickstarter for Eagle Raven is going on right now. She is on fire. Her fan base continues to grow, and so does her popularity. So go on and pledge. The link is below. Give Eagle Raven a try if you haven't done so already. And I'm excited to bring this series to you, Babes, Gore, and Dinosaurs, brought to you by none other than Dustin Brunel, the original creator of Greed, which he launched last year, and he was on our show to talk about the launch of Greed, and since then he has gained popularity. His fan base continues to grow and grow, and Babes, Gore, and Dinosaur hit it out of the park with 143 backers, raising over $6,000. That is fantastic. Much props to my boy Dustin. And Greed is going on right now on Kickstarter, so go on and pledge. The link is below. He has his Kickstarter on right now. This guy is on fire. So, as you can see, there's a parental advisory explicit content symbol on the screen because this is for adults, it's for mature audiences. So, if you have children in the room, please kindly ask them to vacate the premises before we proceed with Babes, Gore, and Dinosaurs. So, here's the cover. I see there's a growing trend with sketchy art style where it's finished but rough, right? And I've had another indie comic book creator that I had on Once in a Box had a similar rough, sketchy looking. I like the style, looks good. I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying that it looks like a growing trend, so don't hate on the brother. I think that the artwork was dope, and the book is doing its thing. So here's the cover. Obviously, there's 3 characters on the center stage, and there is one menacing character who's trying to get his grips around them, and we're trying to find out who that is and what this is all about. So let's go on to the credits page. I got to go on to the other screen right here. So Totally Rad Comics is the publisher, and it's writer-creator Dustin Brunel. Line art by Blade and Hunter. Blade and Hunter, you did a great job with this. Colors by David Ocampo. Again, David, you did your job with this. So the whole team did a really good job with this. So Babes, Gore, and Dinosaurs #1, September 2021. Published by Totally Rad Comics. It's a copyright of Dustin Brunel 2021. So enough with all of that stuff. Let's go on to the main page. So we open up with the establishing shot. Look at that, right? Looks like something out of like Total Recall, right? Sci-fi, all this neon lights, flying cars, dinosaurs and human beings and just traffic and pedestrians. It looks like an area you don't want to get lost in. So it starts off with Sino City, a home of Homo sapiens and Saurians alike. So not the nicest quarter, but a place one could go to disappear. Okay. I don't want to disappear. I don't know if you want to disappear, but I don't. I want to appear. I want you to know that I'm there. But if you're part of the underworld, this is the place for you. I'm just saying. So we go on to the next scene, and it starts off with a piece of tail. Again, parental advisory explicit content. So I'm giving you a warning. So piece of tail, there's a tail and some neon signs, and it's an oasis for some, a place of safety for others. So we go on, and then it starts off here. So here comes a damsel. She's walking in. She's a dinosaur, obviously. And there's this big Vin Diesel looking dinosaur, right? So now you're in a seating environment and you're going to a place called Pizza Tail. I'm judging a book by its cover. I'm saying there's going to be beef when I approach this guy because he looks menacing and he looks like he can rip my throat up. That's not the case. He's nice. I don't get it. Anyway, so she approaches him. Excuse me. He says, can I help you? Can I help you? Instead of, what do you want? Right? I'm thinking with that look, you're going to be like, what do you want? And he's like, can I help you? She goes, I was wondering about a job. Can you tell me who I can talk to? And he points over to Ricky, who owns the bar. And he's the bartender. And he said, go that way. He says, good luck. Good luck. You're in a seedy, menacing environment, a place to get lost and disappear. You think that everybody is just nefarious, but this guy is just pleasant. Crazy. Anyway, so boom. Then you will get that scene. Boom. Another establishing shot. It's in their strip pole dancers and their people getting drunk. And it's a community of diverse people. Why can't we all just get along in Earth? Why does it got to just be in books? Look at all these different species, playing nicey. And then there's Maya. So Maya actually works for Ricky. And the guy's like, sit down, Maya, have a drink. And she's like, oh, yeah, si, compra. So it's like, yeah, go ahead and buy. Yeah, but keep your hands where I can see them, right? So he's like, damn, I was trying to get a piece of tail. Anyway, so she's like, excuse me. And he's like, hello? And he said, what'll it be? He's nice. The guy got a scar across his face. Look at those teeth. And he's nice. Yo, something's up. Something's up. It's too good to be true. You're just too good to be true. Anyway, so she's a job, please. He goes, you sure about that? We don't often see tank breads in this part of town. Tank breads? I'm like, that's the first time I've heard of that phrase. And I'm thinking maybe there's like a tank outside that has a shipment full of loaves of bread. No. She said, tank bread. I didn't know that type of language is still around here. There's no offense, but we just don't get, girls as pretty as you around here. And it's like, you sure you want a job? And she's like, yeah. So he calls over Maya. He's like, yo, Maya, take her over to the back, get her a locker, get her set up, introduce her to the girls. Right? So Maya's like, all right, let's go. But here's the thing. There's a catch. He knows she's going to be trouble. He says it. I always say, keep your mouth closed. Don't make predictions. Because the universe has a way of giving you exactly what you said. And I said this before. Remember that knucklehead that said not even God can sink the Titanic? And what happened? So here he goes. She's going to be trouble. Famous last words. Famous last words. And you'll see why. So anyway, she takes it to the back, introduces her to the girls. They're going to be introduced. And so here comes this guy. He sees her. He's digging her. And he's talking about what he can do to her and that she needs to get with a human being. And he's like, what I would do to that. And so Ricky's had enough of him. He says, I'll do. And he goes, if you don't stop, I'm going to tear your keister up. Right? So, and then, remember what he said? She's going to be trouble. Boom. There goes Vin Diesel. He had one cameo episode and he's done for the day. He's shot in the head. He's on the floor and they go find the girl. And they're like, yo, mind if we take our time? So these guys, they think because they're buff that they're going to, bust some people up. But they haven't met Ricky, right? Vin Diesel's bigger brother, The Rock, right? So here comes The Rock. He says, what the bloody hell? He says, get down and look at that form. Just look at that form as he leaps over the counter so effortlessly. Man, if I seen that coming at me, dude, I'm going to play dead. I'm like, oh! Poof. And I open up one eye and say, is he gone? Is he gone? Right? So anyway, don't just stand there, kill him. So they're going after Ricky. And again, explicit content. There's some nudity. I'm just letting you guys know. So it's like, I'll be your huckleberry. He pulled that line from Val Kilmer. And they're like, what's a huckleberry? Anyway, so they're getting jacked up. There's a fight going on. Just the camera angles are pretty dope on this. And so now she brings it to the back, and there goes all the girls, and they're like, oh, you're going to be good for the girls and the boys. And she's like, girls too? And they don't worry about it. We're going to show you the ropes, whatever they're doing their thing. Boom. There goes Ricky. He's busting him up. And there goes the coward. right? He's an exit stage left even. He's booking. He's leaving. He brought the guys in. And now he's watching them get jacked up and he's out. Right? And Ricky's just, it's a light workout. It's a warm-up for him because he's busting these guys up. And he's like, he's teasing them and taunting them. And then next, he gets him a kick and slashes open his stomach. He's like, wait, what's going on? Oh, my God. I can't put them back in. He can't even eat because if he eats, he's going to come out because he doesn't have a gut. It's gone. So anyway, the girls come out and like, oh, Dios mío, Ricky, ¿qué pasó? He was like, I don't know. These guys came in and they gave me a workout. They're worried about Ricky. He's like, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. There's probably a gang doing initiation, but he really knows. He knows that they're after that girl because he heard them say, find her. Anyway, so he says, don't worry about me. Go check out everybody else. She's talking in Spanish. She's doing her Spanish female version of Ricky Ricardo, and here come the cops, right? They're like, fan out, find Ricky, and secure the premises. And she's like, here comes your girlfriend. He's like, she's not my girl. Leave me alone. And he says, where's Ricky? She's like, oh, yeah, slow down a second, chica. And she's like, what happened? She's like, your boobies disappeared. They shrank. So she goes, you know what? I can give you some stuff, a recipe, and they'll just come right back. And she's like, whatever. So she finds Ricky. He's like, I honestly don't know. And they won't be causing any more trouble around here. And then it just segues into this cutie that's walking into a room. She looks harmless, right? Again, don't judge a book by its cover. I love that shot with the skyline. The silhouettes look really good. She's gasping, and there goes. It looks like, they got some Marvin Gaye going on. But no, this guy is actually eating the corpse, all right? Eating the corpse, all right? Get your mind out the gutter. She says, where are your manners, little bird? You've interrupted my meal. She says, I'm sorry, boss. You know me. I get a little carried away sometimes. And she's like, the boys couldn't find her. And he's like, why didn't they come and tell me themselves? Are they cowards? And she says, no, they're dead. Ricky killed them. And she's like, I'm sorry, boss. So she has to tell them the bad news. And again, so there's some nudity. Again, turn your kids away. Excuses. I'm sorry, boss. Please, we'll do better. And then he rips her shirt off. And then boom, I'm moving past that really quick. YouTube, don't ban me. And it says, Dear Ricky, have you decided to pull your head out of the sand? Your arrogance cost you so much before, and yet here you are attempting to return to the board. This is my quarter. Everything and everyone belongs to me, even you. Dum. And then it ends up, and there's another nude shot there. I'm not going to show it. But I'm going to leave it at this page right here. The team behind Babes, Gore, and Dinosaurs. You guys did a really good job with this. I can see why you did so well on Kickstarter. I'm not sure where they're selling this book or where it's available, but I have the link to Greed, which is currently running on Kickstarter right now. So go on and pledge and support Dustin Brunel with Greed, the book that started him on his journey to the top. And don't forget, support Ego Raven by Daphne Lage, who is the official sponsor of this episode. And Forbidden launches November 1st on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And breaking news, Forbidden and Tragedy by Philip Russert is going to be a promotional crossover incentive for backers of our campaigns. If we get to a certain number of backers, you will get a special incentive reward for you. So it's join and sign up today. And underground artist John Coates, previous loan for Enemy Entertainment, now Psycho Comics. He is coming full force with a variant cover on Forbidden, issue number 2, The Hunt. So sign up today. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Put a comment below. Let those algorithms work and help us get monetized. If you want to be featured on What's in the Box, all you have to do is hit me up. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. This was another episode of What's in the Box with Babes, Gore, and Dinosaurs. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
What's in the box?